So what can you tell us about the workout you just finished over the last hour and a half?
It was a tough workout, but it was exciting to be out there and just going through all the different drills, different footwork drills, and shooting drills, and just being able to do what I love to do, play the game I love to play. Especially back here, it was a fun experience, and I just thank everybody for allowing me to come through and do that.
Hey Marvin, Scott Bordeaux, Arizona Republic, good to see you again. You obviously heard what Deandre said the other day where he said, you know, I'm the number one pick, and I think you had something on Instagram in response. Do you believe you should be the number one pick? And tell us why.
Absolutely. I definitely believe in my game. I put a lot of work into this, and it's kind of hard for me to take failure. And failure is good, but just being able to keep getting better. I just pride myself on just going to the next level and keep getting better no matter what. So I definitely believe that I'm the number one pick, and if the Suns take me, I'll definitely show them why.
Bob Baum from Associated Press. How many of these are you doing? How many of these workouts are you doing? And is this one any different than the ones you may have already had?
This is my first one, but I'm doing Sacramento and Atlanta after this. But this is my first one.
Hi, Marvin. Tressa Tedrick at NBC. My question for you is, Deandre had said he's not working out with any other teams, but for you, how has any of his comments affected your ability or just your workouts in general and your mindset approaching this workouts?
No, not at all. DeAndre, he's gonna do what he's gonna do. That's his plan. But all I can do is control what I can control and do what I love to do and work out and just show different teams what I'm capable of doing. I can't really worry about what other people are doing at this point. This is an important time of my life right now. It's something that I've been working for my whole basketball career. So now it's just about staying in my zone and getting all the help I can get from anyone and just working out and keep getting better and improving.
Dave King with Bright Side of the Sun. So Marvin, going number one overall is obviously one of those things you would shoot for most of your life growing up here. Is it more important to go number one because you won the draft, or is it more important to go to the Phoenix Suns because that's a connection with you?
I'll say it's more of a connection. I grew up here. I've been living here my whole life, and except for obviously going to high school and college. But I know a lot of people here. I have a lot of family out here, and I just remember when I was younger, just watching the Suns in the playoffs and Suns versus Lakers games. We used to have barbecues, and people would come over to the house and just have a good time and just watch the games. So just to be able to be here and to be on the court and work out with this team, and that'll mean the world to me to come back and just be in my hometown. Try to show everybody the heart, because a lot of people here have seen my journey and what I had to go through to get to where I'm at now. So it'll mean the world to me to come back, to show everybody younger than me that anything is possible. So that definitely will be a dream come true if I picked by the Suns.
Hi, Marvin. Tressa again, NBC. The name, obviously, when it comes to the number one draft pick, we hear Ayton, but for you, do you feel like there's any bit of a chip on your shoulder at all, or anything that's kind of like you feel like your name should be in high contention as well?
No, absolutely. Like I said before, I put so much into this game every single day. I sacrificed a lot, and just to, kind of feel it's kind of disrespectful in a way, kind of just knowing what I do every single day and knowing how hard I go, and you never want to be second. You want to be first. You want to be on top, and that's the reason you play this game. So it's disrespectful, and I use it as drive every single day. And at the end of the day, this is all talk right now, but eventually we'll have to go on the court and we have to play. So that's where it all the talking is. So that's really where I stand with that.
Marvin, Gerald Bourget, Hoops Have It. Looking at the talent that this team has right now, Devin Booker, Josh Jackson, if the Suns were to draft you, how do you see your game kind of meshing with theirs?
I can see a lot of, with D-Book, a lot of pick and roll action. Just a lot of different reads and reactions with that. Just knowing his spots, getting to know him. If I were to come in, just getting to know where he likes the ball, where Josh likes the ball. Kind of getting the chemistry down. And I think that, me, I think I do that very well, is getting to know my teammates and trying to figure out where they like the ball and where their spots are. And, them doing the same with me. And I think once we kind of get that connecting and get that clicking and going, then it can definitely be something special.
Paul Richardson with the Sportscape. What part of your game do you think will translate best for you early in your career in NBA?
I think just being able to, get the ball and go off of rebounds and pushing. It's a lot more space now than it is in college. So, just being able to play, in open space, transition, getting out and running. I think that's where my best is when we're running and everybody's not thinking and having fun and still being disciplined with it as well. But just playing their game, everybody's playing their game, and I think that's where if I'm in a system like that, then I think I can fit in very well.
Marvin, Doug Haller, Arizona Republic. What you accomplished in college is well known, but is there any part of your game that you feel like you need to show teams when you work out for them? Maybe something that you didn't showcase while you were at Duke?
I just want to be able to show the teams that I'm an overall player. I can do a lot inside and out, offensively and defensively. I just want to be able to have that mindset of coming in and showing everybody my full game, my whole package, and I think that I put a lot of work into it, and I'm capable of doing that.
Marvin, Joe Pequeno, AZ Family Sports. It just seemed like a short time ago we were seeing you at Corona del Sol leading the Aztecs to a state title, and so much has transpired since then. How have you changed as a person to get you ready to play pro basketball, because now it's all business?
And that was ninth grade. That was my freshman year, but definitely a lot has changed since then. I've learned a lot more than I knew back then. So just going through high school at Sierra Kane after I moved, and obviously being under Coach K for that short period of time has helped me grow on and off the court. He definitely taught me a lot, and definitely about preparation and just being able to prepare for your opponents and how you attack the game and approach the game is definitely something that I learned from Coach and the rest of my teammates. So since then, I've definitely grown a lot, I've matured a lot, and I think that basketball is giving me a great platform to mature as a person and get better.
Gerald Bourget, Hoops Habit. With the league going more and more to these small ball lineups, do you see yourself as more of a four, and what do you think would be the next step for you to be able to play as like a small ball five?
I don't see myself as a position. I like to call myself positionless. I feel like saying I'm a 4 or a 5 or 3, whatever it may be, it's kind of limiting to what I can do. Obviously, you're gonna do what the coach and what the team needs you to do to win. But boxing myself into one position is definitely something that I haven't been doing, and that's kind of how I attack the game, is being able to do everything inside and out. Like I said before, like I said, I just want to be able to do everything. So I don't really call myself a position. I just go out and play basketball.
Hey Marvin, Jordan Kay with Cronkite News. With you and Deandre both at the top of draft boards and working out for the #1 pick, what do you remember about your guys' time together at Hillcrest?
That was a good time. We definitely got to know each other there. We got close with each other. We played a lot of tough games. I remember we used to play junior colleges and just go on scrimmage, and it was a fun experience. We used to beat up on those guys together. So we definitely had chemistry, and it ended how it ended, but not in a bad way. But we just went our separate ways, and it was great getting to play with him. I'm still cool with him to this day. Talk to him every now and then. So it was great.
Marvin, Dave King again with Brightside. So you said you grew up watching Phoenix Suns playing basketball, and through a lot of different iterations of those teams. Which player, former Phoenix Sun player, do you think you would most remind Suns fans of?
Oh, that's a tough one. I would say a little bit Amari Stoudemire and a little bit, his athleticism, Jason Richardson when he was here. I remember just watching them and how Jason Richardson would dunk and, just do crazy athletic stuff during the games and, stuff like that. And I remember Stoudemire doing the same thing inside. So, if I had to pick two players like you just asked, it'll be definitely those two.
Bob Arnold from AP again. Similar question, but a little different. What players, past and present or present, would you like to pattern your game after and be that kind of player?
I watch a lot of players. I watch a lot of highlights from now, and obviously I wasn't around to watch older basketball, but I go on YouTube and
Here we go with the old.
No, I didn't mean that like that. No, but I didn't mean that like that.
Connie Hawkins footage there.
No, no, I'm only 19, man. But I definitely go back and watch highlights of Larry Bird and Michael Jordan, a lot of those guys, and still today, with the finals going on, LeBron, what he's been able to do for his team, and Curry, KD. I just try to take a little bit from everybody's game and try to put it in my game.
Ashley Neville, NBA Summer League. You are going to get your first professional start at the NBA Summer League. What have you heard about it, and what are you looking most forward to?
I heard a lot about the Summer League, and I've definitely seen it on TV. Growing up, watching, anticipating the draft prospects getting out there and playing, and it's kind of crazy that now is a time where all of us, since we were younger, been playing together, and we got to this point to actually play in the Summer League and showcase what we've been able to do. But I'm definitely looking forward to the environment, just getting better, and just being around my teammates wherever I end up, and just getting to know everybody on the staff, and I think that's the perfect time to do so before the season starts up.
Marvin, Easy Family Sports, Joe Quaino. Just by chance, if you did not get drafted by the Phoenix Suns, would you hold a lifelong chip against this franchise every time you play against them?
I would say yes. I would say yes. Yes. Like I said, I'm a competitive person. You never want to come in last. You know what I mean? And you put the work in to be great and to get to that next level. But that's just the type of player I am. But to answer your question, yes.
Marvin, Anthony Totri, NBC. Regardless if you go one or Deandre goes one, you two are probably going to be linked for the rest of your careers. How do you look to separate yourself when your careers do get going?
Like I said before, we can all sit here and talk and mock drafts and this and that, but eventually we both gonna have to step on the court. So I think that's, I'm not the one to really talk about what I'm gonna do and this and that, but I just let my hard work and what I've done and what I plan to do just do the talking for me. So we'll be on the court. So that's where all the talking is.